And we are live, I think. Hello
Hello.
to anyone who's here. Welcome. Hi, Kira. Thank you for joining. Um, Esme is sick, so she couldn't be here. Gabby is also not coming, and I haven't heard from Sasha, so I don't think she's coming. So it's just going to be the two of us here for a couple sprints. What will you be reading?
I will be reading the Bone Shard Emperor, which is the
So the
second
thing
one.
we're supposed to be reading.
Yes. Well, I started this third book in the Empire of Silence series, and I'm so anxious to get back to that because I'm just obsessed. I
Right.
haven't I haven't like dug into a series that's this immersive like in so long, and I'm like,
Yeah, I get that.
yeah.
Hello, Avald. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, I will probably also be reading The Bone Shard Emperor. I don't have it physically, so I can't hold it up, but imagine me holding it up. I finished These Violent Delights yesterday.
Ooh, how was it?
I quite liked it. Like, it wasn't a 5-star for me, but I thought it was an interesting storyline. Really liked the world, the pacing. Um, so yeah, it was fine. It was like 3.5, 4 stars for me, you know?
Yeah.
So nothing extremely special in my opinion, but nothing bad about it either. Just good, okay. But I am interested in getting back to that series. I'm kind of doing a vlog thingy,
Hmm.
where I had someone pick one shelf out of my bookcases, and I'm going to try to read all the unread books that I have on that shelf for that
Great.
vlog.
Hmm.
But it's like depending on how many books and everything it is and how long the vlog is going to be, it might be split up into a couple parts.
Right.
Um, but yeah, Esme picked shelf, and thankfully it's not one that has like a dozen, extreme hardcore epic fantasy on there, so that's
Hmm.
good. So yeah, that's why I'm also reading like These Violent Delights and Our Violent Ends. So
Yeah. I know I lately have not been in the mood for like anything else besides high fantasy, high science fiction, all of that. But they take so long to get through.
yeah, yeah. For me, it's like I've just been craving basically fan fiction level angst, but with like proper writing, because like a lot of fanfic is just not written very well. I'm not
Mm-mm.
saying all fanfic is bad, but a lot of it, and I'm very nitpicky. So if I see that they use like their the wrong there, basically, it's going to bother me, and I will not be able to keep reading.
I mean, I feel like if you read a lot or write a lot, you should know that anyway, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, if it's like a mistake, that's fine. But there's some of these fics have a lot of them, and it's like it's starting to bother me, and I just can't look past it at a certain point. So then
Hmm.
it's like, yeah, well, sorry, I'm not going to continue, but like, I want like that type of angst. Um, but yeah, I haven't really found that in a
Yeah.
normal book, because like for me, most of the romance I read, it's like supposed to be slow burn, but if they're in bed by page 100, that's not slow burn.
Yeah.
So yeah. Read along now, son. That's next month's business for me, lol. Yeah, well, we kind of have to be finished with this book next week, so
Hopefully.
hopefully we should. Hear me say should.
Yeah.
So just killing time until the live action show quiz on my readathon Discord. Good luck with that.
Hmm.
Um, Pretty much all Star Trek, Star Wars books are fanfic in a way, just officially licensed. I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
I have never read or watched any Star Trek or Star Wars.
Hmm. I don't like the new canon for Star Wars because I feel like the new canon messed all the really awesome stuff in the old canon. So I don't even read the new canon Star Wars stuff.
Fair. I
Yeah.
didn't even know the difference between old and new canon, but
New canon is what Disney took over and then started writing mass amount of books
oh,
around.
right.
And I don't care for that because my favorite movies like were the original three.
Hmm.
So yeah.
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 I haven't seen anything at all. I've watched like snippets if it comes
Mm-hmm.
by on like TikTok.
Well, if you need a watching order, you let me know, because you need to start with the original 3, because that's how it was supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that might be a challenge too big for me at the moment.
That's fine. Just let me know if you ever decide to go down that road.
I will. I will. Yeah, I did that the other day with like Marvel. I just
Mhm.
started rewatching everything from like phase 1, like way back Iron Man 2008. And
Yeah.
at one point I was just like, nah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I think like I watched WandaVision, I watched Loki, I watched like
Hmm.
Falcon and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I think. And then I got to like the Marvel, like the one shot thing is like What If. I don't know if that's what it but that one.
Yeah.
And I made it once and I was like, nah, I don't care about this.
The one shots are only good, like I remember like the one shots being really exciting, while like the shorts and everything were really
Mm.
exciting, while the movies were being released, because it gave you like a little bit more Easter eggs and stuff, or like little bit more fun content. But now it's kind of like they're just extra stuff.
Yeah, I liked when it was, just the original, the Infinity Saga.
Hmm.
And we got all these Easter eggs, like referring back to stuff and the after credit scenes and all that. That was great.
Yes.
And then afterwards, I don't know, I lost it. I was like, what are we even doing?
Right. Well, I
It
feel like
just
they. Sorry, go ahead.
like it doesn't feel cohesive anymore. I guess it's like, what's going on? We're just doing stuff because of doing stuff.
Well, it's not really that cohesive anymore, because I feel like Stan Lee had his hands in all of it,
Yeah,
and then he died, like just as they got to the final movies, like in that phase, like the big,
yeah,
like apocalyptic kind of, thing. And I feel like they've already gone through the apocalypse. So it's like we're going to go through another apocalypse at some point. Like, how much more climactic can a second apocalypse be after you've had the first major one?
yeah.
I feel
Oh,
like it's all downhill.
I also watched Black Widow, and I did enjoy the Black Widow movie.
Yeah, that was good. Hmm.
But yeah. Also, hello.
Hello.
What If is the same in the comics? Some cool, some shit. Yeah, it's like for
Hmm.
me, that's just the point where I just went like, nah, I'm not going to invest my time in this.
Yeah. I don't know. What was it? They have a new Thrawn trilogy and they have an old Thrawn trilogy. And I listened to the original Thrawn trilogy, the old one with Mara Jade and everything. And they don't really talk about this much, but Luke Skywalker at some point gets married in the original canon and has kids of his own.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't talk about all that. And I'm kind of like, why? Like the newer 3 movies that they came out like within like the newest trilogy was absolute garbage. It was like having 2 movies, because the second movie negated everything. The third movie negated everything the second movie had done in that trilogy. So we shouldn't be like, we're getting me started. We're going down a road that I don't think we should go down. Okay, because I'm gonna
Okay.
start like ranting and it's not gonna stop.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, less cohesive because of the whole Kang shit and messing with time. Yeah.
Oh, and I heard that the way that they're filming them now, they basically like go through like and just kind of film everything, and they don't really have like a good set plot points in these series anymore. So like everything, like even the structural, like the way that they've structured the planning is a mess. So the series themselves come out really messy, because like they're not even planning appropriately for the big plot points and stuff
Yeah.
in these side Marvel series. And it makes sense, because I haven't really watched a good Marvel series in a while. And I think Loki's doing decent right now, but I'm kind of scared for that in the long term. So,
I thought WandaVision was very impressive. The
yes,
first few
WandaVision.
episodes, I
Hmm.
was like, what the F is going on? I
Yeah.
was very confused, but I was sobbing by the end.
Yeah.
I thought that one, yeah, I think like impressive is a good word to use.
Hmm.
I mean, Bucky is just a personal fave, so I would forgive a lot of shit when it comes to them. Um, but yeah, I miss Cap. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. But considering we don't have too much time because I have to leave at like
Yeah.
6, should we maybe start with the first sprint?
Yeah, let's go for it.
I have a beautiful pink Pomodoro kitty today.
I like it.
That's just what it was set on, actually. I didn't really
Mhm.
do anything, so it's not Wednesday, but we are going with pink. So
It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So,
okay, we're doing it for breast cancer awareness month. We're doing pink.
yes.
But yeah, anyway, we will see you guys in 45 minutes.
Mhm.
Good luck. Hello.
Hello.
How did you do?
I think I read like 41 pages.
Good.
How'd
Yeah.
you do?
I read about 10%, but I have no idea how many pages that is because I'm reading it as an ebook. Also, just a warning, I ordered food. So if my doorbell from hell rings, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I want it to be softer, like less loud, but it's not something I can change, unfortunately. So, but it's really, really loud. So, and
You
it's like,
can't miss it.
sorry?
Well, you won't be able to miss it.
No, I really won't. No, I think this thing will wake me up once I'm dead. But it's like, even when I see someone walking and I know I ordered something and I know to expect the doorbell, I still jump. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm up to about, let me check. I'm not about, I'm at chapter 5.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready to start chapter 10.
Okay, yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I started rewatching Bones, as in like the television show.
Yeah.
And I'm in season 3 with like the cannibalistic murderer guy. I don't know if you ever watched it or not, but well, there's like a kind of like, a plot running through the season because all the episodes are like, they're single episodes. They're not really related, but there's like a plot running through this season with like a cannibalistic murderer who collects pieces of bone from his victims to build his own skeleton, basically. And they have all these old artifacts and everything, like archaeology, and I'm like, I'm living for it.
That's awesome.
So it's kind of like the Da Vinci Code,
Mm-hmm.
all these riddles and stuff.
That's neat.
Yeah. It's like something that you would almost start believing in yourself,
Mm-hmm.
Um, let me just. There we go. Sorry, I had something pop up. How has life been for you?
Not too bad. Just working a lot, usual.
Yeah, same. I finished my onboarding trajectory, I guess you could call it, this week.
Nice.
So yeah, and I mean, it's like my probation period basically was already up. That was done by September 1st, so I was already hired. But it's just like the onboarding takes longer than like the probation period. So, but I finished that too. So that's good. Yeah. Busy at work, so not a lot of time to do anything else. Not a lot of energy to do anything else, I feel like would be the better way to say it.
Yeah. I've been sleeping. I sleep a lot throughout the week. So, usually on weekends.
Sorry, I had intense cleaning day today, so smells like a hospital in here, which is good.
Yeah. Sterile.
Yeah. No, I have this actual like sterilization stuff that I put in, just so I know that it's actually clean. Because it smells clean, So yeah. No, I did a lot. I did like the bathroom, and then like the toilet, and then I vacuumed and mopped all the floors, and I changed the bed sheets, which is like, I hate doing that. Like, I love having clean sheets on my bed, but I absolutely hate just like changing the duvet cover because I have like, I don't know what the correct name for that is in the US. See, that was my doorbell from hell. I'm sorry.
It sounds like a zapper.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Hi, cool gamer. By the way.
Nearly there. Just a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Just going to check to see if everything I ordered is correct. I'm not sure what that is supposed to be, but I'm sure that's fine. That's mine. I think that's of Dad's. Oh, that's for sure. But yeah, like I said, I get scared every single time by my doorbell.
I mean, I could see why. It's very surprising.
It's very, very loud and not very subtle. It's just like, it's like wham.
It's not even gentle. It's like jarring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like if I see them coming and I know they're going to ring the doorbell, I just tend to do this so it's not so loud.
Mm-hmm.
Because I also think it's weird to just open the door before they ring the doorbell.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels kind of weird. It's like, hello, you're looking for me. But yeah, no. I don't know. The first time someone rang my door, I had never rang my doorbell myself, but it was someone like collecting money for charity. We have that here where people just go by the door and you can just donate change basically, or more if you want to. But I'd never heard that doorbell before. I was just sitting here chilling on the couch watching, I don't know, something. And then that happened, and I was like, what the actual fuck just happened?
Yeah.
It's, yeah. So, yeah. That's why I just tend to call it my doorbell from hell. Because you can't miss it. Like, even my grandma, who's very deaf, will not miss this. But, yeah. Fun times. What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Same. Oh, I think it was it work?
Yeah. Just being tired all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's a mood. Oh, I was talking about what I did, what I cleaned, and how I hated changing duvet covers. And I also did some laundry because, socks don't clean themselves.
That should be an invention, like where they have self-cleaning laundry.
Yeah. But like for me, mostly socks because I have quite a lot of clothes. Like if we're just going by like shirts and pants, I wouldn't need to wash anything. So like, what? I didn't order anything else. Who's this? Okay, I'm so confused. So I ordered pizza for like the entire family.
Yeah.
So I ordered 5 pizzas, and they just gave me like a bottle of Coke, which
Cool.
I didn't order.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was like, because I ordered like these things because my Apple Pencil, like the tips, was starting to scratch my screen. So I ordered new ones. So those came like 15 minutes ago.
Right.
And now the dude brought the pizzas. And he came back because bottle of Coke, which
maybe you get it free, like if you order so many pizzas.
I don't know. I mean, I've never ordered like 5 pizzas in one go before. I'm pretty sure like these people know me by now because I eat too much pizza. But I'm pretty sure they're confused about why I ordered 5 pizzas because it's generally just one. But yeah, I got a bottle of Coke, which I don't drink. But it's fine. I'll just donate it to my dad or something. But yeah, so pizza delivery guy came back to bring me my surprise bottle of Coke.
I mean, honestly, like pizza is like really versatile because it has bread, cheese, vegetables, meat.
Yeah.
I used to love to eat pizza for breakfast cold. You can eat it
I
any
don't
time of
like
day.
cold pizza.
Eh,
But I mean, it's some people love cold fries as well. But I don't know. I don't like that either.
I'll deal with cold. I used to deal with cold pizza, but cold fries, no, thank
So,
you.
like for me, the thing with pizza is because I generally have one with just different kinds of cheese, just
Mhm.
different kinds of cheese. So it needs to be melted. And if it's cold, the cheese isn't melted.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I mean, it depends on the pizza. And I mean, you do you. Absolutely. Not judging.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, we have a variety today. We have one with tuna and lots of bell peppers for my uncle, and a pizza Hawaii with pineapple. Um, without the whole discussion if pineapple should be on pizza or not. I think that one's for my grandma, and then I think it's one with like ham and mushrooms and onions
Hmm.
for my aunt. And then my dad and I got one with everything.
The Buddhist pizza.
Yeah, I'm just going to check. I never know what exactly is on there. Wait, I have too many apps on my phone.
Happens.
But I just want to see what I ordered. It doesn't say. Wait. I mean, yeah, it says what I ordered, but it doesn't say what's on that particular pizza.
Hmm.
That's not the pizza. It has. Do you know like shawarma?
I don't know what that is. Shawarma?
Yeah, I think it's like shawarma in English. I don't. I think it's supposed to be like lamb meat because it's supposed to be. I think it's something that's eaten a lot in Islam.
Hmm.
Um, but it's kind of become ingrained here, and it tends to be pork. At least if you buy it in supermarket. Like if you go to like a proper store, it will be
Hmm.
like lamb, but it has ham and bacon and salami, and it has chicken, and it has mushrooms, and it has onion. And then because my dad's my dad, he wanted like peppers on it as well, as in like spicy peppers, jalapenos.
Right.
And then I don't remember, wait, which one. I got one with like ham, mushrooms, onion, bacon, chicken, bell pepper, but without the bell pepper because I don't like bell pepper. Brie and gorgonzola.
Okay.
So cheese, basically, lots of cheese.
Hmm.
Cheese is life.
I
I'm
love cheese.
Dutch, so cheese is life.
Yeah, I have to be careful like about how much cheese I eat because it increases my inflammation in my body because it's dairy.
Fair enough.
So if I eat too much cheese, it'll affect my asthma.
Okay.
Well, because asthma is like kind of like an inflammatory response like to things, and I've got like a lot of food allergies as it is, so like everything affects my asthma.
Fair.
So I have to keep my inflammation like low so that I can tolerate things.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm just lucky that I don't have any of that, so I can basically just eat what I want
Yeah.
without too many consequences.
That's good.
That sucks, though. I'm sorry,
It's been like 8 years. I'm kind of used to it.
but still.
Eh. I mean, I can't do cow dairy. I can only do like pure goat cheese.
I think like goat cheese is like the one type of cheese. It depends. I've had like literally a single instance in my life where I was given goat cheese and I actually really liked it.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah.
I have a brand that I use, and I've had family members and people that can eat cow dairy try it, and they said that there's not much of a difference between what I'm eating and actual cow dairy. So, at least how they make it.
I think it also depends because I've heard a lot of people say like who are like lactose intolerant in the US for like cow dairy that they can consume dairy in Europe basically because of the different I don't even know what's different but there's something different. But I don't know. Obviously I don't know if that's true for everyone or not, but
Yeah, I know, like, I did research on it when I was first learning about all this, and actually, being lactose intolerant is overdiagnosed. Most people have a casein intolerance, and I believe it's casein type A that's in cow dairy. That's a smaller molecule in goat dairy, so your body's able to process it better, and you don't have the same kind of reaction to goat dairy because of that. If you were truly lactose intolerant, you wouldn't be able to do any dairy.
fair.
So it just depends.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, depends from person to person and instance to instance, but yeah. But shall we get into another sprint?
Yeah.
Because I'm just going to do it a little bit shorter,
Okay.
just so we can have a little bit of time to chat afterwards.
Mhm.
I'm just going to put it at 35. So that way we have about like 10 minutes. Wait. Calculate. Yeah, so we have about 10 minutes to just chat after.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Yep.
then let's go and, well, let's just
Um,
summarize for Tufty. You have missed one sprint. We are going into the final sprint because I have to leave at about 6. So we're doing one shorter sprint. We talked about how I cleaned the house. We heard my doorbell from hell because my pizza delivery came, and then he came back to bring me apparently a free bottle of Coke, which I was not aware of. So we got scared by my doorbell from hell twice. We are both reading The Bone Shard Emperor.
mhm.
I'm at chapter 5, and Kira's at chapter 10. And I think that's about a summary of what you missed. Oh,
Yeah.
and we are both tired by work.
Yep. So life.
Yeah. It's exciting though. I love seeing your chili harvests.
Awesome.
Pizza. Yeah, I ordered pizza for the entire family, and apparently it's like buy 5 pizza, get a bottle of Coke free. I don't know. It's new for me because I never ordered more than like 3 pizzas. So apparently,
Yeah.
I don't know. What is that? Is that a door? I don't know. Is that a door, Tufty? I don't know what that is.
It looks like a door.
Oh, I think it's for my doorbell from hell.
Yeah.
Yes, 4 p.m. CET, which is wait, we're not CET yet. I'm so confused. We're still in summertime. Wintertime is next week for
Yeah.
us. Wintertime is next week for us.
Okay, because November 2nd is, I believe, ours. I think November 5th, maybe. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's 5th because otherwise
Yeah.
it would be on a Thursday, and I think that would be weird.
Yeah, it would be.
To be fair, but yeah, 4 p.m. European, 3 p.m. British, and like 10 a.m. Eastern. I think, right? Your Eastern time, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Oops, my bad. I mean, it's okay. We still have one sprint left.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's the doorbell from hell. It's terrible, but I was reading a book earlier, The Wickwire Watch, so I just messed up the time zones. It happens. Time zones are
Mm-hmm.
difficult. Just since we're talking about time zones, I was looking at a trip I might do next year, and I'm just used to time zones being like complete hours. But this time zone is 3.5 hours later than the Netherlands. And then this one is 15 minutes later than that. So we're looking at 3 hours and 45 minutes time differences.
That's
How the
weird.
F am I going to calculate that when I'm there? Who came up with that?
That's
Just
weird.
working in complete hours is difficult enough without starting to add like half hours and 15 minutes into the mix. I'm kind of mad about it.
That's nuts. That's so
Yeah.
weird.
I was like, wait, what? Do we also work in like half-hour time zones?
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought I knew quite a lot about the world in that sense, but apparently not, that we also work with half-hour time zones. But
Yeah.
we should really start this sprint, because otherwise we cannot talk at the end anymore.
Yes.
So I'm going
Okay.
to start the sprint now, and I will see you in 35 minutes.
Okay.
Bye.
Hear me? Yes, for a minute.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
How did you do?
Oh, not bad. Like read another 3 chapters.
Good, good.
Mhm.
I just watched another episode of Bones. I'm hungry. It smells like pizza in here.
Mhm.
But yeah.
When are they? Are your family coming to visit?
No, I'm bringing the pizza to them.
Oh, okay.
My sister actually had surgery yesterday. Like, her gallbladder was removed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit of a long story. She's basically been having pain for years, like on and off,
Mhm.
and they've never really been able to find anything that was wrong. But she's been through the MRI, and it turns out that she had gallstones.
Mm.
But the doctors weren't really convinced that that was like all of it, basically, because not all of her symptoms, like the way she describes her pain, does not match gallstones. But like Friday, the pain wouldn't go because usually if she takes like ibuprofen, the pain goes, it gets
Mhm.
better. But this time it didn't. So she went to the hospital, like to the emergency room, and they decided to keep her over for the night. And it turns out that her gallbladder was actually getting infected now. So they just decided to do like she was getting approved for the surgery,
Mhm.
but that appointment was like in the beginning of November, and then after that they would have had to plan the date for the surgery, and now she just basically got the emergency surgery.
Mm.
And she got to go home today, so that's good. But she's in quite a lot of pain. I mean, obviously, she can't really do a lot. She has 2 young children. My brother-in-law has to work tomorrow, so my mom decided to go there. Um, and so my dad is like home alone. But my grandma, so my dad's mom, and my aunt and uncle, who live in South Africa, are visiting.
Mhm.
And they decided to come over tonight. So that's why I'm also going to go over, and we're going to have dinner together. So
Nice.
it's a bit of a complex story right now.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's I'm bringing the dinner to them.
Nice. Sounds
So
like fun.
yeah, and it's our dog's birthday. The
Aw.
the pupper turned 6.
Aw.
Like we do start to notice, like he's still very enthusiastic whenever someone gets comes into the room, but like he settles down much more quickly.
Mhm.
So in those kinds of things we start to see it, because like when he was like young, 1-2 years old, he wouldn't stop.
Aw.
He would just keep going. I'm so excited, I'm so excited, keep going, keep going, keep going. um Back in the nick of time, guest cat has just come to visit, was walking around my picnic bench where I'm sat with my iPad. Nice. Is it like just the single guest cat, or do you have multiple guest cats? Get confused. Hoping I got a good photo, which I'll post to Secret Paw Society if any are good enough. It's the first time that the guest cat has joined me on the bench. Nice.
Mhm.
Also, I saw your chilies and I love them. They're so
Yes.
colorful. And I'm so glad the frost hasn't destroyed them.
Mhm.
I will be making pizza for dinner tonight. Need to start it soon, everything, but the cheese and flour comes from the garden. Nice. Nice. That is like my goal at some point in life, whenever I have space for garden. Yes, yes, it's a lot. It just keeps going too. So yeah, fun times. There are 3 neighborhood cats, but 2 of them want nothing to do with me and are very suspicious when I'm around. Fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Cats.
Yeah. The other day I went grocery shopping. Like, I don't have the parking like right next to my house. Like, I don't have my own driveway. We have like communal parking in the back. It's not that far, but I just left the trunk open because I had like 5 bags or something, because I just tend to do a lot of grocery shopping in one go.
Yeah.
And I was just walking back to my car, and some random cat had jumped in the trunk of my car. And I was like, can you not? So when I mentioned the guest cat, it's just the one that wants to come over and get some attention. Fair enough. So it's, just the one cat, basically. Well, I think now is as good as a time to round off as any.
Yes.
So thank you, everyone, for joining. I'm sorry it wasn't longer, but yeah, life. Hope you just got some new reading. No, not new. Some reading done. I was just reading Tufty's comment, like, new friend. So I just saw new and I just went new reading. And but yeah, so next week we will have the discussion of the Bone Shard Emperor. I keep getting these titles confused. So we will see you then. The link will come on Twitter and everywhere. I'm still working on the Discord, by the way, but again, not a lot of time, but I'm working on it. It's coming. But yeah, everyone, thanks for joining. You too, Kira, and yeah, we will see you in the next one.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.